Well, I was in the hospital for a week. Uh, oh man, what what a mess. Started off at 4 blood clots. Then I had a bad asthma and acid attack. So they had to put this big mask on me. Oh man, let me tell you something. That's what is it called? CP, some kind of mask that sucks the air right out of you. But it's supposed to suck out the bad air, put in fresh air. Oh, it works. Oh yeah, let me tell you, it works. But it's the once they put it on, it's the scary part because it's like you're suffocating even more. Then they said my oxygen level dropped to 81%. I was in bad shape, and what it was that I've been cleaning my body out. No dairy, no breads, and what happens is when you have asthma or you have sinus problems, anything in your lungs rises to the top. And then your sinuses drain, and then they drain into your lungs. So all that stuff was in my lungs. And I thought I could, fight it at home. But sometimes when they say, but you got to go to the hospital, you need to go. It's not good to wait. Um, they said I was they said I was very close to something bad happening. So I'm okay now. I'm taking meds. They gave me antibiotics, um, some prednisone, stuff like that. But I'm back to business. A lot of people say I work too hard, which I do. My doctor says the same thing. So, but I must go on. You know what I'm saying? Um, so hopefully today I gotta get everything back on track. Uh, so we're back to business, back to credit. Um, but I had some clients call me when I was in the hospital. Um, they said that, which I was very happy to hear the news. Several people called and said their score is going up. They said they're very happy with the work that I've done, and it's actually good to hear that, especially when you're down and out and you are in a hospital stuck in the bed. Uh, so I did have a couple people say that they still haven't received their reports. The credit bureaus, the the problem with them is they're always behind. And sometimes if your reports don't come in, reach out to me. Reach out to me. So what happens is in that event, if you don't get your reports, there's a 30-day notice that goes out to them. Once they hit that 30-day notice, they rush your stuff out. So don't think that you're not getting your reports. And also, people, also watch your app. Most people have Experian app or Credit Karma. Watch your app because before your paperwork is done, the work is automatically added to the app. So that's very important. Second, if you haven't got your reports yet and it's been over 45 days, let me know immediately. And what happens is I'm supposed to file the notice and send them a second copy of your paperwork. So that's very important. Number two, I know a lot of people are dealing with hard inquiries. Hard inquiries is not hard to get off. Uh, and some people are dealing with medical bills. Medical bills, hard inquiries, collections, bankruptcies, student loans. That stuff can come off. Now, I had a young lady also call me when I was in the hospital. Said about a student. She said 8 of her student loans came off, but there was one that was dragging along. Sometimes what they do, they try to hold out on a couple things, but what happens is you have to file an appeal. The appeal doesn't take long; it takes 14 to 20 days for that item to be. Because you have to understand something. If you see that something came off of your credit report or the other reports and it's stuck on one, that means it still can come off. The problem is that they need additional information. You know, Yeah, it's all a paper game. That's all it is. So, if you need a credit sweep today, call me, text me. I'm back home. I'm working. Um, Sorry, it's so dark here. I just got up and I haven't went down yet. So, um, yeah. So, you know, reach out to me. Got to get myself together today. And yeah. So now today you have a partial sweep is $199. A credit sweep deluxe is $299. Credit repair lightning is $199, and we have a full sweep which is $299, and then we also have a rapid credit repair. A lot of people are getting that rapid credit repair because it's faster. You get more stuff taken off. I had a young lady. She had rapid credit repair. Her stuff went up to 730, 740 in 3 to 4 months. And she said everything. She said, Mr. Kirby, everything was faster. She said it was fast paced. She said, well, every week almost she was getting something, and I was like, wow. So I recommend. And she did say it's actually better than the sweep. So I recommend rapid credit repair, because you want things faster. Because hey, it's the end of the year. It's 2000. Listen, 2020 is right around the corner. I want you to be able to come in the new year with good credit. Be ready to get a house. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I forgot to tell you. I've been away for a while, so we now have contracts with a nonprofit organization that will get you up to $48,000. I don't know if I mentioned this in my other videos, for a down payment for a house. This is an amazing program, and I love it. I love it so much that I'm offering it in all my credit repair packages, because people need that extra cash. Listen, if you're going for a house, you've got to save, you got to get your credit right, but this is great because it helps you. Now, they have guidelines. They do run your credit. What happens is they look to see if you qualify. Now, your credit has to be over 600. I think it's 600, 650. But I mean, it doesn't have to be magnificent. It just has to look good. So what happens is, once your package is complete through me, what happens is you apply for this funding. Now, the funding is free. You don't have to pay it back. It's a federal grant, and it's an amazing program. So this is added to every package we have. So if you're trying to get a house in 2020, this is perfect. This is perfect. Improvement to my company is mandatory. This is what we do. We search for the best deals. We search for the best products. We search for the best help for you. A lot of people call me and say, hey, Mr. Kirby, I've been with such and such, and my score didn't do this, my score didn't do that. They're not giving me nothing. They're not giving me no education. They didn't tell me half the things that you told me. This is the problem with these companies. They're not giving you the education. They're not giving you the extra details. They're not giving you what you need to succeed. You need tools. Tools to succeed. No, I've told people to do this, this, and this, and this, and this. And they say, Mr. Kirby, just on the stuff I've done, I've seen points. I've seen a change. They said they feel better about themselves. Now, it sickens me to see somebody pay $99 a month. For what? Nothing. One item, 2 items taken off at a time. Lady also called me. She said that she was dealing with a company and they told her, we don't do the hard inquiries. The problem with the hard inquiries is that's the heart of your loan. if you're going to get a car, house, or loan, that's the heart of it. A lot of those have to be removed, or all, you know. So it's very important that you stress to anybody doing your credit, if it's me or if it's anybody else. It's Listen, you have to have some of those hard inquiries off. Not just that, and the collections and the hard inquiries. That's the first thing the bank looks at. Then they start looking at the red flags. The red flags are simple to come off. But those three things you want to be able to attack immediately, and you will see an increase in score. Hard inquiries, you get 5 to 50 points per hard inquiry. A lot of people didn't know that, and that alone could push your score up. So it's a lot of things that, and you can also listen. You can also, whoever's doing your credit, you can also say, okay, I want a universal update. A lot of people don't know what a universal update. A lot of companies don't even know what a universal update is. A universal update is when they go through all your positive things and all your negative things for the last 6 months, and they check to see if there's any points missing that you didn't receive. I love it. Listen, I did it for the first time a while back. I got 65 points that was out there. I didn't get it. So, it's you learn something new every day with credit. There's 12 laws that can help you remove almost anything. Never give up removing something. What we do is that we keep on fighting. I had a young lady say, Mr. Kirby, it's been 4 months and I need this one thing removed. And I said, you know what? Don't give up. I tell people, do not give up, because eventually they have to take it off. They'll say you let it say, oh, well, we can't reinvestigate it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. By law, you can. If you feel that it should be removed, it should be removed. Plain and simple. We fight for you. And we keep on saying, listen, if you tell me, say, Mr. Kirby, I need this off my credit, I send massive disputes to the point they'll get sick and tired of me and just take it off. So, the thing is that what we do, we don't send the same dispute. We send different forms. We have multiple forms, and we attack that item. So don't believe for a second that something cannot be removed, because eventually they have to remove it. I gotta go. I'm taking too much of my air. If you need credit repair today, call me 610-470-8992 or text me. Also, there's an IPO that's closing at the end of next week. There's a great way you can get in and make some extra cash. A 10-day cash out. It's called Yayo. You actually can look it up. It's a medical transportation service. I have stock in the company as myself. So if you're interested, the minimum is $100 to get in. Right? You can double or triple your money or more. I hate being in the light like that. So it's a great opportunity. Fast cash. Like I said, if you're interested, let me know. The process is easy. I need your full name. We accept Zelle, Venmo, Facebook Messenger Pay, Google Pay, Chime, Walmart to Walmart, or Western Union. We say a 10-day cash out. The reason why, because here's the process. We buy the stock, right? We put the money in the fund. Then what happens is the day it goes public, what we have to do, we have to wait till 4:30, right? And then we have to cash it out. And then what happens is it takes 5 days to clear. So Once it clears, we transfer the funds to our account, and then we transfer it to you. So there is a process. So that's why I say at least 10 days. You know. So other than that, if you're trying to get a house for 2020, or you're trying to get a new car, or you're trying to get a business loan, this is the way to go. Call me, text me. Another thing, people. A lot of people are getting bad information about business loans. And if your business is under 2 years old, you're not going to get a loan. I'm going to tell you why. Your personal credit has to be fixed first. I'm going to tell you why. When you go to the bank says, okay, and you have a LLC, and your business is ordered, blah, blah, blah. That's great. Now, they're going to say, you need a cosigner. Not the kind of cosigner you think. Your cosigner is your personal credit. What that does, they go by your personal credit, and then that funds the business loan. Now, there's been so many people saying, hey, Lorenzo, I've been getting denied for a business loan. That's why. Because you have to get your personal credit fixed well enough to get a business loan. Now, most banks will start at 680 credit score, and they'll issue a loan. So especially if you're not seeing that much revenue in your business, you want to be able to have your personal credit fixed first. I just want to put that out there because a lot of people are getting bad information, and they need to know the truth. The truth about loans, the truth about business loans. And, before you try getting a business loan, you don't want to mess your score up even worse. So, reach out to me if you have any questions. We also do business credit, credit repair, and we also restore business credit. So, that is $299, but we have a payment plan for that as well. You can call me or text me 610-470-8992. Thank you, and have a great day. And I want to thank everybody for the kind words that they said about me when I was in the hospital, and the different posts they put up. Thank you. Have a great day.